Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 4 here on the 3B server. Hope you're all having a very good day. As you could probably tell from the opening time lapse. Aww. Try that again. Almost got it. Gonna have it this time. Yes, perfect. As you could probably tell from the opening time lapse, I took the time to build the server a wonderful XP farm. As you can see, this works like a charm. Still very loud, but look at the XP. It's wonderful. This baby takes you from 0 levels to 30 in about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, which is very fast. I think this is the fastest XP farm that I've ever built. I got the design from Shulkercraft. I'll make sure to put the link in the description below if you want to build this farm yourself. It's very easy. You can flip the switch to start collecting all of the ender pearls, as you can see, or to prevent lag, you can also make the ender pearls dispense into the void, which is a very handy system. So yeah, XP for days and more ender pearls than you can probably ever use. And with all that juicy XP back here at the base, I took the time to create myself some godlike armor and tools. I also went on a little end run and I managed to get a hold of a whole bunch of extra tools and some elytra and a whole bunch of shulker boxes as well. So in case I die, it's not such a big deal as it was last time. Now at least I have some spare equipment. But now it's time to get started for this episode. What I really need to do right now is get myself some extra storage room, because the limited storage space I had in my starter house over here, yeah, well, it's starting to get completely full. I really need to think about expanding my storage facilities. So over here, I've prepared a little area where I'm going to start building. And what I'm going to build is a barn. I think a barn would look very nicely in this area over here with a greenhouse and a little farmhouse. So yeah, a barn. And oh yes, we have the copper throne over here on Pig Island, and the first signs of weathering has taken place. So this is the exposed copper block. This is the mildly weathered variant, I think. But all right, it did take quite some time before the first block has started changing. But anyways, let's get started. And there we have it, at least the front side of the barn and a little bit of the side over here, just to get a general idea of what I'm going to make this barn look like. And I must say, I'm very happy with this. As you can see, it's basically just a facade for now. I still very much need to fill in the rest of the walls and the roof, of course, and then I'm going to completely pack this place up with chests, a whole bunch of chests. So that's gonna take me quite a lot of wood. Luckily, I do have quite a lot of wood in my inventory. And over here on the side, we have a little area where I'm going to put my horses, so that I have a nice place to keep them as well. So now that I've got a general idea of what the complete build is going to look like, I should have a much easier time in completing this entire build. So let's get to it. Alrighty, and that is barn finished, and I think it looks very cool. Over here we have the little horse pens, and yes, I have a new horse. I named the guy Genghis. I do love naming my horses after famous warlords. It's not the best horse, not the fastest, not the jumpiest horse, but he gets the job done. He's not terrible. So, and he has a nice shiny golden armor. And then over here we have the main part of the build, the barn, and maybe it's a bit overkill in the storage department over here, but I think this should be plenty for, yeah, for definitely a long time to come. So yeah, that's it. I think it looks very nice. I still, of course, need to add in a bit of landscaping, some greenery and such to just to make it look a little prettier. But now that I have the storage space to store basically a whole bunch of things, ooh, this is new. Let me take a look. What is this and who built this? So what do we have? Ooh, this is packed ice for sale. 4 for 1 diamond, 32 for 1 diamond, 16 for 1 diamond. Alright, that's very nice to know. So, do you remember me saying that this is new and I didn't know who built this? Well, apparently this was built by our server's latest addition. He's a guy going by the name of Mad Hatter Gene, and yeah, he's just joined our server very recently. I think he's settling somewhere over there in those mountains. So, welcome to Mad Hatter Gene, and as always, I'll put the link to his YouTube channel in the description of my video, as well as the links to all of the other members of this server. But anyways, as I was saying, now that I have the ability to store a whole bunch of things, it's time to start mining. For some future plans that I have, I definitely going to need a beacon just to be able to excavate a large amount of space underground. And apparently I wasn't the only one over here. Mediocrities, I think, is offering 1 diamond block per wither skull. Or he was offering wither skulls and somebody already bought them. I think it's the other way around. Anyways, he's in need of wither skulls, and actually so am I. So what I'm gonna do is make use of Mediocrity's fire resistance potion shop. Just gonna buy a couple. Can I do it like? All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, that should be enough, I think, just for a little trip to the Nether. This is actually the first time I'm gonna do some proper Nether exploration. What I'm gonna do is basically hopefully find enough wither skulls to make a beacon, and maybe even more, so I can sell some to mediocrities for 1 diamond block per wither skull. And what I also want to do while I'm in the Nether, I might as well dig around a little bit in search for netherite, because I do have some very awesome pieces of armor, and my sword is, I think, the best enchanted sword you can have, so I definitely want to upgrade this to netherite armor and tools. So yeah, I think I'm off to the Nether. Right, so I'm just making a little pit stop back at my base because I've had a very fruitful run in the Nether just right now. As you can see, wrong chest. As you can see, I've run into about three unexplored and or unraided bastions, in which I found already 6 ancient debris, and I've also spent a whole lot of time camping at a fortress, and I managed to collect no less than 7 wither skeleton skulls, which is very nice. Just in a moment, I'm going to sell some of these to mediocrities, exchange them for my diamond blocks, and yeah, I think he's gonna be very happy. But I'm not finished just yet in the Nether. I definitely plan on going back to go searching for some more, what do you call it, ancient debris. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. But first, I'm gonna make a little stop back at the village, because I'm definitely going to need some more fire resistance potions. Like that. Alright. We've got 4 more potions, and I decided to pay him with diamonds this time. Didn't I give 5 diamonds? I had 5 diamonds on me. Well, this is a bit of a rip-off. But anyways, 4 potions should be enough. I think it's just in case I run into any unexpected lava. But let's make our way back to the Nether. Alright, so far so good. We've got 25 ancient debris so far, and before I forget, I definitely want to go and trade these blocks for some of these heads. There we go. Alright, right now I want to take a little break from mining in the Nether, although it's been quite successful so far. TheGamingMouse has asked me if I can help him out with some troubles he's having concerning bees. So I asked him what was wrong. Apparently he doesn't have any bees, and that's the issue. So luckily I have plenty of bees, and I can easily miss one hive and then replace the hive and start breeding the bees again. That's no problem at all. So let's see. Yeah, I see you've been spamming the moss also.
Yeah. And the azaleas.
And the azaleas, they look cool. I think they look very cool.
They do, I love them.
So, where do you want the bees to go?
So, temporarily, yeah, see, I was trying over here.
Yeah.
Just temporarily.
You want this to be already redstonified and that it shears automatically? Or just...
Oh, I could do that. Is that easier?
I don't know actually. I think it's easier if you breed the bees up and then get them in the right location.
Oh, okay. So how easy or difficult is it to breed them?
It's pretty easy. You just use a flower. Any flower will do, and breed them like any other animal.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between the one that you have and that one?
So these you can find in the wild. These spawn naturally in the trees. Yep. You can't craft those, but they basically have the same function as this one.
Because I couldn't get the bees to go into that.
Well, yeah, you have to give them some time. After they've gathered pollen from a flower, they go back into the hives. So I think... Do you have a Silk Touch axe?
I have a Silk Touch shovel.
I think if you can use any Silk Touch tool to break it without them aggroing on you.
As long as it's over fire as well.
Yeah, if it's over fire, you can. Oh, there they go.
No!
But they'll come back eventually once they've gathered.
Oh, okay.
You see, they're going to the flower and then they're going back in the hive.
I get the shears and trim that thing down. Yeah, I had 2 stuck in a glass container there, and they wouldn't go back inside. They just sat there. How come I can't? Why can't I shear that?
Oh, because you need to wait until you see like honey dripping out of the side. If you F3 and look at it, you can see on the right side somewhere honey level. Right now it says honey level 4. As soon as it's 5, you can see the honey dripping out, and then you can either shear it or use a bottle to fill the bottle with honey.
Gotcha.
Oh, also you can lure them when you're
With a
holding
flower?
when you're holding a flower. You can just they're gonna come to you automatically. But I'm not sure they're gonna go into the hive willingly. So anyways, if you wait until nightfall, they're automatically going to go inside. So let me get this straight. You prefer making your own honey farm instead of spending
No.
your precious diamonds in my shop?
No. No, it's literally for aesthetics.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna, because in the village I'm gonna have a apiarist, so he's literally
Oh
gonna have
yeah,
a beehive, a
that's
bunch of
cool.
bees, and that's it.
All right. Anyways, have fun. Good luck
Yep.
with the bees.
Sweet. Thanks.
See you.
See ya.
So now that we've got Mouse all sorted out with the bees, what I want to do now is something a bit different. I plan on doing a bit more ancient debris mining in the nether later on, but first I want to do something different. You may have noticed me also digging up a lot of this quartz, and that's because I want to build something in the village over there. Some time ago, when we defeated the dragon, Mediocrities and I said I was going to build something nice to display the dragon egg in a nice central location, being the village. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I think quartz would make a nice material. So over here in the village, which is kind of the communal area we have here on the server, I think this is a nice location to build a nice little monument in honor of the dragon egg. So I'm just gonna look for a nice location to start building. I was thinking over here where the fountain is would actually be a nice place, but I don't want to get rid of a fountain. So maybe over here, I was thinking this is kind of the place where the entire server basically kind of started. So by the announcement board over here. So yeah, I think this would be a nice symbolic location. So let me just clean this place up a little bit. And these wither skeleton heads, I'm just gonna drop them off at Mediocrity's base. Well, this place looks different. Did a creeper blow up? I had nothing to do with it. What's this? Keep your carts off my lawn. Put these over there. That should do it. All right. By the way, you gotta love the effort that Mediocrity's put in terraforming this complete mountain. It looks pretty sweet. All right, so over here we have a nice little area prepared. So let's see. I actually have absolutely no idea what I am doing. So I'm just, no, that's the wrong block. I'm just gonna take all of the quartz blocks that I have, and I'm gonna just go from this and this and see where I wind up. Alright, this doesn't look too bad so far. I'm planning on putting some water buckets in here so we have some nice water features. So let's see, where do we go from here? I'm thinking maybe go back inwards with the stairs like this. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now I just need to add some water to it. Of course, I don't have a bucket on me. All right, change of plans. This was looking not really the way I wanted it to look, so I'm gonna just start over and try again. Alright, I think this already looks a lot nicer, a bit more subtle, less grotesque. I think I like, and also with the water fountain thingies over here, I think it's very pretty. So just to finish it off with the placing of the, I can't reach it. Just fill her up over here and put the dragon egg over there. Alright, so that is that, and now we're going to spruce up the surroundings just a little bit. Let me just think what I can do with this. And so there we have it. You can see it in the distance. Let's just try to... Here we have it. I think it looks rather nice. I've lit it up with some end rods, and I think it looks really nice. I think it does. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to call it an episode. Because we have made a whole bunch of progress. We've got the brand new barn. And yes, I've also already been filling this baby up with basically everything I had, which is very nice. Starting to fill up really nicely, and I don't think in the end I will have too many chests over here, because if you see, with the small amount of resources I actually already had, this place is already half filled up. But anyways, we've got the barn. We also have got 25 ancient debris already. What else did we get this episode? We've got ourselves 4 wither skeleton skulls. Well, actually, we've made 7 wither skeleton skulls. But in the process, we've also made 3 diamond blocks, which previously belonged to mediocrities. And of course, we've got this pretty little monument built over here in tribute to the dragon egg. So yes, I think that's enough to call it a day for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like to this episode and consider subscribing if you want to see more. Next episode, we're going to do a lot more building and terraforming and whatnot. So I'll be happy to see you next episode here on a 3B server. Goodbye.